Okay, so there's an article that I came across on GameSpot, and something that has to do with Xbox games being free. Well, and it's free if you're like an Xbox Live Gold member. And in case you don't know what Xbox Live is, it's basically an online multiplayer gaming and digital media delivery service created and operated by Microsoft. Um, and doesn't matter like what operating system you're using. Well, yes, it does matter because you know why? Because from what I've read on Wikipedia, Xbox Live is discontinued if you're a Windows XP user or if you're using a Windows 7 user, and it's available for Windows 8.1 and Windows 10. So what's the topic gonna be for today? Well, you know that Xbox One and Xbox 360 games with gold are going to be free for July of 2016. So there will be free games available for that month. So the Banner Saga 2 and Rainbow Six Vegas 2 can both be yours right now. Well, if you're an one thing I like to say about that is if you're an Xbox Live member, this might be a good chance to explore. I mean, if you're a person who doesn't like wasting your money, like I don't mean just any money, but like spending excess amounts of money, like on a game, I mean this would be a chance to save up on it, or in other words, like this would be an opportunity to save money. So so the latest, some batches or okay, let me start again. Okay, so some things I wanted to discuss in terms of this phenomenon. Latest batch of games with gold titles. It's available to Xbox Live Gold members, which I've said that before. Xbox One game, The Banner Saga 2, is free, as is Xbox 360 game Rainbow Six Vegas 2, which from what I've heard, Vegas 2 is backward compatible on Xbox One, and all the games with Gold's 360 games are also compatible. Well, I mean, I don't know if they're like backward compatible or maybe it just says they're compatible, but whatever the case may be, Banner Saga 2 is going to be free for a month of July. Vegas 2 is only going to be free until the middle of July, which is July 15th. So if you're a person who's looking to purchase some games for free, um, Banner Saga 2, I mean, you can purchase it any time as long as it's July, though. I mean, once it hits August, I mean, it's no longer free. You're gonna have to you'll have to pay for the product. So with Vegas 2, you'll have to you're gonna have to purchase it before it hits July 15th. If you want to not have to spend any money on it. So with that being said, the Crew Xbox One remains free until July 15th, which I mean, from what I've heard, it's been free for the past 2 weeks. So if you're a person who has not purchased it yet and you want to purchase it, well, you still have an opportunity to purchase it. Just remember that you got about 2 weeks left before it's no longer free. So make sure you don't miss out on it. Because remember that deadline it's catching up pretty fast. So it's better to do it now than later because you definitely don't want to forget. But I mean, I'm not an Xbox player, so this wouldn't apply to me. I'm more of like a PC gamer. But um, moving on. Let's see here. What? So two more games free until the 16th of July. So if you're a person who likes to purchase Xbox One games, here are a list of games that are going to be free in the month of July. I wouldn't say all of July, but I mean that varies from each game. So if you're a person who's purchasing a game called The Crew, it's going to be free from June 16th to July 15th. If you're purchasing the Banner Saga 2, it's going to be free for the entire month of July. So as long as you purchase it at any day in July, you don't have to worry about having to spend any money. And if you're looking to purchase Tumblestone, it's going to be free from July 16th to August 15th. So if you're looking to save money and well, if you're looking at not having to spend any money, this is your opportunity to purchase. So um, I if you're an Xbox player, my recommendation is do it now before it's late. So if you're looking to purchase Xbox 360 for free, here are the list of games that are available. Which actually even the article mentioned that there's a price for each game. Well, for the Xbox 360, for Xbox One though, not so much. So for Rainbow Six Vegas 2, which normally you'd get it for like $20. It's free from July 1st to July 15th, so you only get like a 2 weeks window. So it's not a whole lot compared to the other or the Xbox One games. So and with Tron Evolution, which normally you get for $15, it'll be free for the second half of July, which is July 16th to July 31st. So, um, as you can see with the Xbox One and the Xbox 360 games, for the Xbox One games, usually they'll be free for a month. And Xbox 360, they're only free for like 2 weeks. So Xbox 360 is like you're more likely to miss out on than the Xbox One due to the time period that it's available. So other information that I want to include is which I've already gave a definition of what Xbox Live is in case you don't know what it is. Um, I've probably said it at the beginning of this episode. Um, and which, from what I've heard, 48 million people are current members of the Xbox Live community. So that means, like, I'm assuming you have to have like an account to be a member, just like you be a member of Facebook. In order to be a member of Facebook, you have to have an account to join, right? I mean, I'm sure I'm going to assume by default, though. This is just an assumption. To be a member, you gotta be at least 13. You gotta be at least 13 to be a member. Just like social media websites. I mean, if you're from the United States, I mean, from other, well, shouldn't say just the United States, but most countries around the world, you gotta be at least 13 to have any social media accounts. But I mean, not all social media sites are like that. Some of them, like if you want to join Tumblr, you gotta be at least 15 because you're gonna be coming across some inappropriate material. So it's like, no, you gotta be 15 to join. But that's if you want to join Tumblr. But most of them, you gotta be at least 13. That's if you're from the United States. And most of other countries around the globe, some of them you gotta be 14 to join. Some you gotta be 16, but most countries though you gotta be 13. So I mean, with Xbox Live, I mean that's just an assumption, which I could be wrong on it. I could be wrong. I mean, it's just an assumption. You gotta be at least 13 to join. But I mean, my perspective about Xbox Live is basically it's like an online gaming site where it's like you want to purchase you want to purchase your games online. It's like Steam. I mean, if you haven't heard of what Steam is, it's like the same. It's like they do the same thing. It's like they sell games online. You make a purchase of it. So, anyways, I don't know what else to say. Um, anyways, okay. Alright, I don't know what, yeah, I was just gonna say, I don't know what else to say at this point on. I really got nothing much. Other than if you're an Xbox Live member, I wouldn't say just a Live member, but if you're like a Xbox Live Gold member, and you wanna like not spend money on games, but you wanna buy them anyway, this is your opportunity to purchase them, because I mean if you wait too long, I mean it's gonna be too late, and you're gonna have to pay, and you're gonna have to pay the regular price. So don't miss out on it. I mean it's better to do it now than later, because I mean the later you do it, the more you're at risk for forgetting to do it, and it's like filling out an application. I mean when you fill out an application, I mean, you have to, you gotta make sure you do it before the deadline, because if you miss the deadline, then your application's not going to be accepted. Well, same thing applies for purchasing games for free. If you miss the deadlines that are specified, I mean, you're not gonna get the games for free. You're gonna have to pay for them. So treat it like it's a coupon. So, anyways, if you enjoyed this episode, I hope you give it a thumbs up. If you like to see more of my activity, be sure you subscribe. If you have any thoughts that you'd like to leave, be sure you leave them in the comment section. And anyways, I sincerely hope that all of you have a good day, and hap well, happy July. That's all I can say. Happy month of July. I mean, I know it's not the 1st of July anymore. I mean, it is the beginning of July, so I mean that's why I wanted to bring this up to you. I mean, the article that I just talked about, it's only a couple days old, so I figured it might be good to discuss. So anyways, I hope you all have a good day. Peace out.